and then we have the citizenship question and all that. But I want to get to one other thing. We know 2020 is a big deal for our future. Why is Texas so important?
I wrote a little book that's called Hold Texas, Hold the Nation, Victory or Death. Texas is the largest conservative state, and Texas is the second largest state out here with 38 electoral votes. If Texas were to trend the other way, which Texas is kind of purple right now, because when you look at our major population centers, they are all run by the progressive socialist left. When you go down to Austin, Texas, which is supposed to be the capital of Texas, it more so resembles San Francisco than a city in Texas.
San Francisco 10 years ago, maybe. It's still clean. There's less homelessness. There's not defecation on the streets.
Yeah, but remember that the mayor of Austin just signed an ordinance saying that the homeless people can erect tents in downtown Austin. That was just last week. So we're
heading that way.
We're heading that way.
Yep.
And so I think it's very important that we stem that tide before we get there, because Texas is, like we just said, economically, energy, national security. When you think about the world's largest military installation, it's Fort Hood, Texas.
Yeah.
When you think about the defense industries that are here, Bell, Lockheed Martin, F-35 developed here, that's an important thing. When you think about the ports that we have here in Texas and the refineries and everything, that is fueling our economic security, energy security, and national security. That's why we got to keep Texas on the right path.
So your job is to make the case to Texans why we've got to maintain the free market republic that we've had.
Absolutely. We don't. I mean, it's very simple. I think it was The Economist had an article about 3 weeks ago called Texifornia, and he said the future of America comes down to two states. There are two largest states, California and Texas. I don't think we want to have the United States of America or Texas resemble California. And what is so interesting is that people are fleeing from California or Illinois, New York, New Jersey, all these failed blue states, and they're bringing that same failing ideology to a successful state like Texas. We got to challenge people.
I really appreciate it. I think you're doing a great job.
Thanks.
And Congressman, Lieutenant Colonel Allen West, he's a distinguished individual, has accomplished so much in his life. He's been a great spokesman. He's now considered running for the Texas chairmanship of the GOP. And he's right. Texas is if we don't keep Texas, we don't keep the republic. So it's that important. It's important for you, too. It's important for you economically and your future and your children and your grandchildren. And a question I have to ask you is, have you weaponized your money yet? You see, you're spending and doing and investing all around. Have you considered what the future of America should be like and caused your spending to align with your values? Have you caused your investing to align with your values? If you haven't yet, you must do so. The future depends on it. So what you need to do is you need to go to economicwarroom.com/advisor and make sure that your money manager, your investment advisor, your insurance agent, your CPA, they're all trained in understanding what Colonel West has shared with us about the future of America and the difference between the two systems, and find investments that line up with your values. This is Kevin Freeman from the Economic War Room.